In the last few years, Roblox's poor child safety measures have been the talk of the town on many occasions. Its poor moderation has been lambasted by many a YouTuber, and today, I will not beat a dead horse. This video is about a new, recent issue pertaining to the item catalog. A fair warning, I will be bringing up some kind of gross topics, so proceed with caution. Certain individuals on Roblox have been spotted with paraphilic support symbols on their avatars, notably the map, zoophile, and necrophile flags. Most commonly is the first one. If you don't know, map stands for minor attracted person, and it means exactly what you think it does. For a bit of background context, the map flag started as a troll/hoax against the LGBTQ community, a way to stir up controversy and paint them in a bad light. Through a cosmic streak of bad luck, depraved corners of the internet found the flag and actually began using it for its hypothetical purpose. What started as fake ended up becoming real, and one of these depraved corners is the star of today's video, the Proship community. Proship is short for problematic shipping, a term to describe fixation on taboo sexual relationships. Problematic means the relationship could be incestuous, non-consensual, feature an animal or deceased party, be abusive in general, and of course, contain a heavy or downright illegal age gap. The intention is to limit this to fictional characters, but I'll get to that in a moment. Depending on who you are and how you view certain things, the issues with pro-shipping are radically different. Objectively speaking, the thin-veiled excuse that the relationships are fictional doesn't last long once you actually peek behind the curtain. It becomes evident rather quickly that the fixation is not on the taboo in fictional mediums. It's an excuse. The fictional aspect and the community make it socially acceptable to express interest on these taboos in general. This has led to the rise of a horrific community that is way too big for what it's built around, especially considering just how disturbing the conversations are here and how many members are children. I won't get too much into this or the community itself because I already have a deep dive video planned in the near future. And oh my god, is it awful. Because of the younger audience, naturally a lot of them also happen to play Roblox, and it's important to state that pro-shippers tend to incorporate that label into their identity, wearing it with pride and being very vocal about it. Like a football superfan, but instead of the Patriots, it's the coffin of Andy and Lele. Connecting the dots, it was only a matter of time before the incorporation clashed with character customization, which brings us to the topic of the video. Paraphilic support symbols have been cited on people's avatars in-game. Less egregiously is the proud pro-shipper shirt. Not nearly as bad as having the fucking necrophile flag, but a solid I know what you are moment nonetheless. Now, full disclosure, this problem isn't entirely new. In truth, it's a rehashed version of a problem that's existed on Roblox forever. Crazy things have been published to the site since the option first became available, be it as basic as an item or an entire game. As far as items are concerned, the exceptionally easy process of creating them certainly doesn't help the issue. Virtually anybody can do it, and the only line of defense is a bot that doesn't do the best job sometimes, to say the least. If the most well-known hate symbol in the entire world can slip through the cracks, then niche things like the map flag absolutely can as well. It's said that the bot scans these items and then passes them off for manual human review, although that is highly unlikely based off the sheer number of items alone. So items of this nature have been uploaded before, just not in the quantity that we're seeing right now. The uptick can be attributed to a trend within the pro-shipping community. They add these flags to their models, either to show genuine support or to piss off the antis, epically owning the liberals with edgy jokes, with pinches, sometimes handfuls of truth inserted into them. It's a little too niche to claim it's just kids being edgy, and I'd imagine adults know better than to claim they love children on a kids game. I also don't think I need to tell you a normal person wouldn't publicly express these thoughts ever, much less have them in the first place, but that's besides the point. Alright. What's the solution? What can be done? Let's talk answers. Well, you can report them. That's about it. These items appear as quickly as they disappear, since people luckily recognize the symbols and file reports. However, nipping the problem in the bud isn't so easy. As I mentioned earlier, uploading items is really easy, and actually finding the items isn't as simple as searching them up. They typically label themselves with super broad terms or go by random names, usually being made for small groups that get linked to the item directly. So the items aren't necessarily posted for the masses. And from here, a method is used to extend the lifespan and dodge moderation. They keep the listing up long enough for their friends to get the item, then private the listing. This reduces the chances of finding it by accident even further, and moderation won't be as quick, so they have more time to make an ass out of themselves on a kid's game before it inevitably gets nuked and their accounts most likely slapped with a 24-hour ban at most. A job well done, Roblox. You did it. So what happens from here? I'm gonna give it to you straight. Nothing. People will continue doing this until the trend dies, maybe lasting a few more weeks before returning to a fringe occurrence. They'll be created, posted, and deleted, amidst the million of other batshit insane things being added every single day. In typical Roblox fashion, no measures will be created to prevent it beyond what's already in place. The bot may be trained to detect it, but as a wise man once said, always bet on nothing. Unfortunately, this is the kind of thing you just have to ride out. The internet is full of crazy shit, and the power isn't always in our hands to do anything reasonable about it. That's all I've got for today. A shorter video, but something I felt was important to share to my massive audience of 5 people. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.